Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully you're all doing well. It's nice to see you all here. Lovely, lovely evening. I'm Sporty FC. Welcome to the grand finals of the $250 Kalamity Esports 3v3 Triweekly number 3. My webcam is not working for whatever reason. That's not a good sign. There we go. Welcome in everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm Sporty FC, and you've come to the right place for Kalamity Esports action. This is Triweekly number 3, and what a match we have here this evening. On X35, Esports taking an IDEK. IDEK, actually full of players that we have already had the fortune of seeing last event. It was Jerbear and Yokes, who both won last event. Now they've got Tuv on their team, and on X35 Esports their roster as well. Reginald, Saif, and Pigeon. We'll be getting into this match shortly. It is a best of 7. Both of these teams making it to the grand finals have already guaranteed themselves a piece of the prize pool. $50, but $50 the first, $100 the second. Teams already guaranteed a little bit of that money, but well, I'm sure they'd love to be champions, and I'm sure for Jerbear and Yokes, they'd love to be 2-time champions. That would be a reward to get after this. But we'll see if that happens. Seems like they're joining in with Surreal, actually. So that changes things up just a little bit. Get things shortly here. I'll let all these players join the lobby and be a fun one, a best of 7. Once again for all of you, so we're in for some incredible action as everybody is in. It's actually going to be Surreal instead of Tuv. So they're going to be playing with that sub instead. But anyways, we get into this match. These are the two teams that have made it to the very top of this division. We'll get ourselves underway shortly. Oh my, that is the... Here we go. There we go. We'll get everybody in the lobby. Underway shortly. There we go. X35 Esports on the blue, IDEK on the orange, and a best of 7 for this Kalamity Esports Tri-Weekly number 3. $250 prize pool. Both teams have already guaranteed a little bit of that. It's $150 the first, $100 the second, and a best of 7 now in the grand finals. Determine who's going to get the majority of it, who's going to be champions of only the third event been by Kalamity Esports here as IDEK with Surreal trying to get things started early. We'll set up for Jerbear. And IDEK, Jerbear, and Yokes once again looking for a second straight tournament victory. X35 Esports roster, not an easy team to beat, considering this team has made top 32 RLCS in the last 2 events. In fact, they have only been 1 win away, both times from making it to top 16. Definitely a roster with high-level players and a lot of reasons to be successful here tonight, just to show up against a lot of teams that right now are lower ranked than they are. So X35 are the favorites in this match. I think it's going to be fun to see these players play. Not only have I seen Pigeon and Saif before, who are both really fun one-on-one players on their own right. Resinal, a very good rotational player. Definitely someone who's going to see this team kind of in control. So he's going to look for a shot on. Surreal with the save. And Jerbear with the clear on X35. Doing things in the midfield as Pigeon. Good back by Yokes, IDEK. Keep that offensive flow going, especially considering that they're not going to be exactly the team winning on possession. Gotta make sure that offense is scary, and they're doing just that as Yokes takes his first of the series. And IDEK coming out with a bang right now. Goal after goal, offensive play after offensive play. And these plays in early, aggressive, and on time. IDEK with a strong start here in game 1. 2 goals already. Again, being a team that is definitely not the favorite in this match. That's the kind of start you need if you're an underdog. You need to show up in matches like these. IDEK doing just that. Now they'll have to recover off the back wall, but Pigeon stopped by Yokes. Safe on the follow-up, but we'll hit high, and X35 will once again try again. Resinal, Jerbear get to it, but Yokes has the dribble. IDK in space will keep this play moving, and I like this very quick play Either team really slowing things down as IDK playing with speed, and they're really succeeding as Jerbear trying to fit in a third. Get his shot blocked. And IDK are still the team in control as Surreal finds Jerbear. That gets around one. Off the ceiling it goes, but he doesn't have boost. Surreal does. He'll look for the double tap, but cannot put it in. It will be cleared away as 135 on the counter. Pigeon, Scythe both in the air. Miscommunication for 135 means there's no follow-up shot. Or really a follow-up touch. You have to go back to defense. Try again. Pigeon. Resonal. Up by Jerbear as side wall will go Pigeon. Yokes on the challenge. Will beat him to it. Surreal. Caught by Scythe as 125. The panic a little bit more. So on the rush display a little bit more. They still have half the game to go, but that is not a lot of time. And IDEK will get a third goal. Surreal in the open cage. And in game one, IDEK has done nothing but control the offense. Three goals in the first half of the game. IDEK en route to an immense start to this series. Team that was comprised of 2/3 of the roster that won last event. They've got confidence, but Scythe may be trying to take the life out of them. An errant touch from Jerbear. He's looking for the play there. He's looking for that safe challenge. Scythe realizes it and just barrels through him. 125 with their first goal of the series. We'll keep things going here. Resonal. Pigeon. 35 keeping themselves occupied, but time still not in their favor here. 2 goals down, though, and a much better opportunity to be in as Pigeon in room. That's the last person you want to see in the air. They'll be stopped quickly and ball kept away as Yokes. Scythe on the challenge. Pigeon clears it back. As Pigeon goes again, dunk on Yokes. It will be IDK on the offense as Jerbear keeps it away. As speaking of 125, we've got a couple. Hello there, 125 fans in chat. I can see a couple of you over there. As oh my goodness, what a shot for Surreal! He does not want me introducing all of you. IDEK will keep the goals coming. As Yokes with a beautiful infield play to Surreal, and IDK looking to shut down 125 in game one. And it's Coach Kamikaze and RLCS caster and Corporal Monkey Shines. Hello, you both. Nice to see you guys. As soon as I 5 was playing in this event, I immediately knew I'm going to see you both on this chat sometime. And unfortunate that we get to see you in the grand finals as Jerbear makes it 5. This is not the game that 125 wanted to see, though. Only a weak start to the series, to their grand finals. As it's 5-1. Hello, sir. Oh, someone's sirring me. All right, Corporal Monkey Shines. Give it up to you to being formal. Nice to see you, my friend. I hope all's going well as this grand finals. And by the way, Kamikaze, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to stream your earlier matches. No, last event I was streaming one of the earlier matches. This event, though, wasn't able to. I had other things happening. This tournament had other things happening. Wasn't able to fit into the schedule here as IDEK and just continuing their onslaught 6-1. This is a beatdown. The IDEK are more than happy to watch this happen. Joke stuck by Resonal. Survivor just needs something to take this game. Pigeon to the back post. And there's at least something for 135 fans because this game has been torture for them. But they get some goals. They get some confidence. And the fortunate thing is it's only game 1. They can reset after this. But this series is far from over, being a best of 7. Gonna flip reset. He's got Surreal in offense, but it's going to be kept away as 135. Man, we might still get more goals as Jerbear Surreal. This is surely goal 7, but it's stopped by Pigeon. As he'll clamber onto the back wall to get a piece of it. He finds Reginald on the outplay. Surreal. Leave this is Yokes again. Jerbear. Off the sidewall, pinched ahead, but 3-5. If they score or not here, they won't. That ends game 1. IDEK off to a great start in the series. They'll add one at 0 seconds. It's 7-2 to end this first game. And IDEK with full confidence now. That was a dominant start. No questions about it. That's exactly what you want if you're IDEK. You're the underdogs coming into this match. This is definitely a proving point to start this series off with such a strong lead. Only game 1 of this best of 7 series. Still 3 more wins to go. Not an easy route to go. It is a tough run, that's for sure. Be back in here for game number 2 on Forbidden Temple. One of my personal favorite maps. We continue this series on with 125. Now need to recover from a tumultuous game 1. IDEK though, they have that experience, and you can tell from Jerbear and Yokes. You can tell not only are they, that they're commonly teammates in other events, but they're also they've also won here before. They won again in the last Triweekly, so a lot of confidence here for IDEK in the game too. But they gotta keep this going. Actually, 5 are a team that are still very good. And considering it's a best of 7, they have a lot of time to recover. This is far from over, and we know this. And especially when you got players like Scythe, this guy can turn matches around in his favor. His 1-1 skill really on full display here. This is just perfect card control. Yokes can't get to him. 25, again looking to turn this match around. IDEK started off game 1 with a multi-goal lead. They shouldn't expect that that's going to continue here against 125. It's Jerbear. Back away. Now it's Surreal. Razino, the last one back. Yokes can't get the bump. Jerbear jumping in, but Pigeon's got the block. And it will be sent away by Razino. 125. Felt like it was a learning curve in game 1 to get used to IDEK. Still feels like a bit of a learning curve even now with IDEK on offense. But it's Jerbear again in space. That shot will be on, but Razino keeps out that one. Now 175 looking for their own effort on net, but Yokes clears. Scythe pinched it back. And Jerbear will keep this one close. Off the corner, Resinol. Surreal. Still Surreal. This is going to be driven behind Pigeon. Scythe on a little scoop play, but no one there to support. IDEK can challenge freely. Jerbear. Pigeon again. Gets up and over, and now it's Yokes. Pigeon in the midfield, Resinol in a dangerous position for IDEK to defend. Surreal beats Pigeon, scores. It's a 2-0 lead. 100x35. Take it slow, and when they find space in front of that net, my goodness, do they make these 1v1 plays count. Resinol forces Surreal to have to concede on that play. Pigeon with the finishing touch. It's 100x35, who didn't take too kindly to that loss in game 1. Well, now in game 2, prove why they are the heavy favorites. Scythe looking to make it free. Surreal will be there. Actually, 5 still playing for offense. Much better chances now this game. Not nearly as lethargic, not nearly as incomplete on offense. Feels like a full team now. That is not a good sign for IDEK, considering that, again, this is a team that has twice been 1 win away from top 16 RLCSNA. Scythe now. Stopped by Jerbear. Pigeon. Surreal. Touch. Resinol will need to be there for it. Will be a little bounce in midfield. Scythe and Pigeon. That one gets over Surreal. And Jerbear with the send away as it's another touch on. Scythe on the block. Resinol on the dribble. And for 135, the event tonight has been anything but easy though. Even with them being the heavy favorites. I mean, just last match had to go to Game 5 against House Wiffendorf. Really losing a matchup that ordinarily would be considered relatively easy for them. Obviously tonight has just not been an amazing night for X35 as a roster. But the fortunate thing is they got the win in that match. That's all that they really care about. Even if it comes down to Game 5, a win is a win. Even if it's a one where it takes a lot longer than it really should be. For IDEK, well, their last series, their semifinals, was a 3-1 victory. Again, this team trying to win 2 straight events. It's a last event in the grand finals. Against, I believe it was not Team Decades, was it? I believe it was, I'd have to check again, but they won, I believe, 4-2 last event. Says X35 looking to take a game back here. I mean, at this point, it feels like it's all but confirmed what we are watching right now. I don't know what to say, but it is definitely something. What we're seeing right now as Yokes gets the clear. Resinol beat by Surreal. Scythe. Fake play. Yokes will keep this one close, and Resinol's gonna wait back, but he's been demoed away. IDEK desperately need a goal. Resinol, the flip reset on, but nothing there. Double commit from IDEK. It was Yokes and I think Resinol. Sorry, not Yokes and Resinol. Yokes and I think it was Surreal in the same place. Going for the same ball. A terrible misdirection. For IDK, who have not scored yet this game, that is a terrifying sight. Off the sidewall. Scythe's going to lead this for Resinol. There you go, I got a confirmation. They beat the Power Rangers last event for IDEK. As that's a double tap! Add on, it was Surreal! What a block! And RX35 looking for something extra special as Scythe keeps it up to Pigeon. To work with here, but RX35 will play. IDEK on a 1v1. Yokes on Scythe gets the dunk! And at least for this side in IDEK, they can go and walk away with something. It may be too late to make the comeback, but it's not too late to score and at least have some confidence going into Game 3. The series will be tied, however, and X25 being that favorites really looked comfortable here in Game 2. IDEK, their hopes of being in champions gonna be a tough run, just like it was last event, where they had to go to Game 6 to get that victory. X25, a scarier team on paper than the Power Rangers from last event. Definitely a team that is gonna be tough for this side to beat, but that's for sure. Things go for themselves as it is game number 2. Tied series now, 1 game each. And for IDEK, who also going to have had a pretty nice bracket. The one that looks better on paper than X25 had. Seeing that X25 have gone to Game 3 in their quarterfinals, and then Game 5 in their semis. Going to the final game of both series to win it. Again, it's not been an easy night for X25 on their side of the bracket. But they're here. That game 2 looks pretty comfortable. They looked pretty good. Even if it maybe takes them the distance again, I would still have my money on X25 to win this series. But we'll see how things go for themselves. Considering that this series is far from over. X25 would like to keep that good momentum, good vibes going off of Game 2. All starts with 1 as Scythe. We're going to set up Pigeon. It's a way off the back wall, but it's a great clear for Jerbear. Leaving pressure and forcing X25 to essentially play goal as Pigeon. They had to go through Resinol to get to that ball. Jerbear is going to take it away, and it's going to be a 3-on-2 for the moment, being Resinol with a huge clear and Pigeon in the right place. He's loitered in the corner, now midfield. Surreal will be up, and Scythe will not be able to get the challenge in time. Infield play, Yokes up looking for Surreal, but it's Resinol on the send-up play will find Pigeon in support. Little Mac to flip. Now a flip reset. Pigeon keeps going. Double! Pigeon is unreal. What a flip. What a play. Flip reset to the back wall, and he puts it in. Pigeon with what might be the goal to ascend this tournament. An unreal effort. Pigeon looking for another, but that's gonna be stopped. And what a shot from Pigeon. That might be something you see on the highlight reels. Over and over again. That is a huge pop-up play, and he gets a second one as well. As he'll force in this one, as Jokes got pushed out of the way by Resinol, and Pigeon went straight for net. An open goal, it's a second for Pigeon, and he wants this game that badly right now. As off the kickoff, oh, he's completed his hat trick. Pigeon is going off, and IDEK are stunned right now. In the span of maybe 30 seconds, it's 3 goals from one player, and what was a relatively back and forth start has completely turned around. 135 mean business, and they are not giving IDEK any hope to come back. As Pigeon will find an infield play, Scythe will collect. 135 off the back of Pigeon. They've got some real confidence now to go for some more plays. As Resinol got Scythe up off the ceiling. He's got the back wall, but that second touch goes nowhere. Pigeon on the fake. Resinol wide open. And it's another one for an X35. Pigeon cannot be stopped right now. IDEK, they'll send numbers up against them, but it does not matter. Pigeon having probably the best performance I've seen out of him at any point in my career. And I've seen Pigeon a lot in my time. But nothing like this is a kickoff goal for Jerbear. X35 took a risk, and it will not pay off in the kickoff. And it is a goal back for IDEK, a goal they desperately needed. As Jerbear make the comeback happen. IDEK, it's an open chance in front, but Pigeon's there to block. Now he's got an infield play, gets by Jerbear, actually ran into Scythe there. Pigeon wanted the ball, but Scythe wanted to take the shot earlier. Now it's an awkward play. Scythe can't get there, but the follow-up will not be strong enough. And in comes Pigeon to keep things safe. X35 will look for more offense. Pigeon the midfield. Jerbear has this. Scythe left for Resinol. Demo on one will be room to work with this infield play. Pigeon pinched off his own post. Now can get the clear. Left for Resinol. And X35 will get that ball away. Halfway through game 3. X35 still looking like just as good as they were in game 2. IDEK still feels like they just don't have words to put into this, into how they're feeling right now. It is still stunned silence since their performance in game 1. As Jerbear, oh, he got him! How on earth did that get saved by Pigeon? Pigeon got the first, I think Scythe got the second. How on earth did they get to that? Scythe with the absolute denial. And, I mean, IDEK have not been playing a bad game. This has just been X35 with a perfect playstyle. And I don't know if I've ever seen this team play this well as Pigeon gets his 4th. And it is awkward, to say the least. I don't even know how Pigeon got the last touch on that. But this has been probably the best of X35 as a team. I mean, seriously, they can't seem to put a foot wrong in a game, in this game. And considering just 2 games ago, it looked incredibly uncharacteristic. Man, this team did not need much time to warm up. As Surreal in field, it's a wide open chance, but Reznol's got the block. And Scythe will keep it away. Now it's Pigeon. Scythe on the bump on Reznol. Space for Pigeon. Here he goes again. Look for the exact same play. Flip reset. Couldn't get the height on it. And Herx 35. They'll all retreat to defense. Pigeon on the dunk. Yokes has got to get to this one. Will do just that, but it's an awkward play for Surreal. Scythe is going to get there first. Surreal again. Challenged by Pigeon. Reznol off the sidewall. Still Reznol. Second touch. Yokes is there to stop. As IDEK. Maybe as well be saying IDEK because it felt like they had zero chance this game. As Jerbear. Oh my goodness, what a save from Reznol. And 135 just cannot seem to do anything wrong. Yokes to clear. Surreal off the back wall. It's Pigeon on the block. Up goes it's Scythe. It's Reznol on the block. Pigeon's got the clear. Scythe is in the midfield. Shot on, or it was on, but Surreal was there as well. Yokes now. Gonna get the dribble play, but Pigeon there waiting and only for X35 to get that ball away. It doesn't really matter. That ends game 3. IDK will keep this up for a little bit longer. But it's 125 who had probably the best I've ever seen this team play in any game. And IDEK, I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. That was incredible from them. It was incredible from IDK. I don't know what to say about them. That was just unfortunate to say the very least. I mean, they got peaked on. Let's be real honest. That is a peak performance from X35. And from Pigeon specifically, dropping over 1,000 points that game. 4 goals, 1 assist, 4 saves, 100% goal participation. And my goodness, this series may as well be on X35 series right now. They are in full control. As game 4 we go, on X35 in a beautiful position. Five more minutes on the clock, and oh, for X35, how they played last game. IDEK better hope that doesn't happen again, because they do not have a way of stopping that. Pigeon, been a real nuisance so far, will be challenged early by Surreal. Now it's Reznol. X35 looking to get themselves off to an early start as Javier got bumped off the back wall. Now he's been demoed. Shut on. Stopped by Surreal. And he's got the recovery as well. Fake play for Pigeon. Low shot. Oh, that's beautiful. Pigeon soaring through the air. But I love that he knows that he can shake this one lightly. Perfect placement. Perfectly executed. 100x35 right now are in favor on every single play. IDEK just can't stop them right now. As it's Pigeon again. Scythe off the back wall. Reznol! He's tucked it in. And inside the first minute, it is 100x35 once again. Unbeatable right now. Surreal. Gonna find some sort of an answer. IDEK. If there's anything that they need right now, desperately, it is a goal. And this might be it! It will be! Yokes with an answer. And for IDEK, boy, they desperately needed that one. How terribly this series has gone, has turned into. If there's any chance to come back into this one, that kind of a goal will need to be a confidence booster, but Surreal whiffed on it. That is off the bar, down on the backfield. Jerbear missed his net. Yokes goes, but Scythe already back in time. It's 135 side. Continuing to look incredible, but beat by Jerbear. Arsenal. Missed off the corner, Surreal. Scythe. Oh, only left in the midfield here. It's Jerbear! And with nobody else back, 125 really did this to themselves here. Scythe had time, and Pigeon wanted it as well. Complete collapse of the system. And all of a sudden, this game is tied up again. IDEK found their foothold. And now NX25 may have lost all that confidence that they bought in Game 3. IDEK will keep this series going an extra bit longer. Yokes off the back wall. Resno can't go there. I don't think Surreal realized, however, or else he would have shot that one. It was definitely a better chance than he was expecting. NX25 will go midfield, but Resno up a bit too high. Can't challenge as it's clear the other way. Now gets one over Yokes. Pigeon could challenge this, but Surreal bullying his way through it. It is 135 again. Pigeon on offense. Challenged by Surreal as Jerbear goes next. Scythe on the ball. Pigeon. The resets. Still Pigeon. Just waiting for it. Scythe again. Denied by Pigeon as here goes Resinol. He's got the double! And NX35 take the lead again. Defiant play from Resinol, and quickly done too. That's how he beats Yokes on that. It's pure pace, pure power. NX35, once again, feels like they're just unstoppable right now. With the lead in their favor, IDEK push back even further. Scythe on Yokes. Surreal will take this. Resinol. Pigeon now. Session for NX35 as Pigeon pumped off the play. It's going to be a free touch for Jerbear. As Pigeon again going to win out this challenge. Surreal with room, but with Resinol just waiting. Pigeon again will clear it. Now he gets a dunk on Yokes. Infield play. Jerbear will have this. As Pigeon off the ceiling, waiting for an option. It's Resinol, but an effort that will not work. NX35 Fulo need to go for something new. As Resinol again, 90 seconds to go. Scythe can't get the redirect, and it's cleared away by IDEK. They just look to assess the situation. They're only one goal down, but they do not have possession. They need to get past that midfield line, first of all. They can just get past that line. All of it can fall into place for them. But they have not been able to do that without giving the ball away to NX35 as Pigeon. Low boost for him and Scythe, but it is a play for NX35 that they can work with. As up in the air it goes. Resinol on the challenge. Infield pass will find Surreal. Past one. Past two. No, it's stopped by Resinol. Yokes goes. Resinol again. Double commit for NX35. Resinol jumping in the way. Still boost for Resinol as he's going to go in and out of the net. And NX35 on the panic. Resinol. 3 straight incredibly solid defensive stops. And NX35 keep their lead intact. Jerbear. Pigeon. Yokes on the clear. And it is 135 who keep possession. Scythe looking for one more. The shot goes nowhere. Pigeon will receive the clear the other way. IDEK dumping the ball into the offensive half, looking for something. That's a great dunk on Pigeon, but an even better recovery from Resinol. NX35 now just need to defend one more effort. Infield play, safe on the stop. And it is game 4 for NX35. They're only one away from taking the series now. And with it being match point, NX35, the one of the closest game we've seen so far. But again, still a very tough push. 35 again, just look so good. mean, I don't know what else to say, but that is how a team is able to succeed. That's how you definitely push down these your opponents who are not as who are not the favorites in your match. That's for sure. 175. Make sure that even if their last matches went the distance, that this one will not see the same issue. Game 5 ahead of us, and it is 175. Can win out this championship. Finals could be a short one. 175 is able just to take Game 5 and take down the defending champions. We go to Urban Central. 175 can take this series, can take this finals. Pressure's on idek. They've got to do something different. Last game, they started off well, but just could not end the game the same way. Their offense fizzled out by the last half of the game. They need to find more consistency if they are to take this game here and keep this series going. 175 looking to not let that happen. And Pigeon looking to get things started. Clangs off the bar. Resinal goes again. That shot on the line, but it's kept out by Yokes. And idek will breathe a sigh of relief. A great defensive start, although 175 will be pretty happy that they got those kind of shots going for themselves. Now the other way it hits the bar. idek on offense. They're looking to play fast and aggressive. Surreal missed in front by Scythe, but will be Pigeon as flip reset. Second flip reset. Won't need it as he tries to send it up for Scythe. Jerbear. Jokes was an option, but he's been demoed away. As Resinal can take this challenge. 25 can take the ball with them. Scythe. He's in the wrong direction here. Jerbear can shoot this off that backboard. Still off the back. Another chance, and that will find the net. Missed challenges for 125. A giveaway from Scythe. It all came ahead here in this offensive play. And if there's one thing 125 seems to really hate, it is playing right in front of their net. They get very nervous when the ball's in front. Almost too nervous in a way. A bad sign for this team. idek, they want to play close. This is a match they want to really play right in front of the net, right in front of the faces of 125. For idek, gonna keep playing this close. They know it's succeeding. They know 125 is feeling that pressure, and they're not winning a lot of these challenges in front either. They're taking a lot of risks going for these 50-50s, having them lose that badly. But for idek, the good news is they still have the effort and the reason to come back and to win this grand finals. 125 though have time to come back though. That's a scary sight indeed as Scythe. And it's a double commit as well. It's Pigeon who pre-jumped that double tap play, but not on the same page as Scythe. He's going to be very happy that does not result in a goal for idek. In fact, he's going to win the challenge and score himself. Oh, give it up to Pigeon. Not only does he beat Jerbear, but he recovers in time to get through Yokes. idek were not ready for that second challenge. And 125 Esports tie this game at 1 each. One game away from taking this grand finals. 135 to prove something, I think. As Resinal, second touch. It's a well-made play as Yokes really got bumped off there. I don't know if Pigeon was going for him. It looked like he was. As Jerbear's got a double tap attempt. Surreal will take it though. Jerbear didn't have enough boost. Now he can go. Resinal missed it. It's gonna be in. Yokes will be given credit. And again for 125, they just seem to not be able to win this ball when it's in front of their own net. Resinal, expecting the shot, never came. And 125, unable to win these challenges in front of their goal. And that is giving idek the ability to really use that chaos that they have definitely done before. A difference in offense too. Their offense, I believe it surely has been beaten out here by idek, considering that it's been much tougher to get goals every single game we've gone to. As Resinal Real, it blocked by Scythe. He's gonna leave this one for Pigeon. Room to work with here for Pigeon. Flip resets. Pigeon, the fake pinch! Pigeon keeps doing it! And there's no end in sight to this guy. I don't care if IDK has 3 defenders stopping him. It doesn't seem to matter. Pigeon is unbelievable in this grand finals. And IDEK once again having to deal with a player who just can't seem to get beaten, who can't seem to do a wrong on offense. But on defense, he's having more issues here, as he's just going to clear that ball away. Yokes in room. Actually, 5 don't have boost. Flip reset. Pigeon first to it. We'll win the challenge as Jerbear. Free touch for Pigeon. Missed it. Oh, Surreal should have scored there. That was wide open for him. Considering that next goal is likely to be the one to win it. Man, that's a huge missed opportunity. Scythe. Make sure that 125 does not end up conceding in this offensive play. Or Resonal. Oh, but he's been dunked by Yokes. He's got to go up again here. Double commit with Pigeon. 125, got to recover quick. Scythe forces the ball away. Yokes to shoot. Resonal. Oh, he actually nearly missed that one. Pigeon's going to leave this. Scythe will go. Once again, an IDEK dunk to keep offense going, but they can't keep the challenges forever. Scythe to the corner. Scythe again. Surreal on the challenge. That's Scythe who's trying to get to him. Surreal over Resonal. Pigeon's got the save. As Jerbear again. Quick reset. Yokes. Stopped by Resonal. Up the sidewall will be straight for 135 to take. Yokes goes again. Scythe. Beat on the back wall. It's Yokes. It's a net in front, but it's a great stop from Scythe. Recovers just in time. 135 will take this to overtime. Off the back of some incredible defensive efforts. One game for Next 35 Esports. One goal, sorry. Next 35 Esports. And this championship here for Triweekly number 3 is theirs. For IDEK, 1 goal means we're going to game 6 for a second straight grand finals. Pigeon. Jokes on the block, but it's Resonal to clear. Scythe trying to get there, but it's Jerbear who will beat him to it. 35 just have not had offense this game. IDK have been the far greater team right now. But 135 defense, even though they have had their moments of panic, were incredible in that final minute. They just need to now put that defense to use and find offense with it. Maybe that offense has to come down to plays like what we saw from Pigeon. Solo plays might be what wins it for 135. Now, though, they're just trying to get this ball out. They do not have boost. Oh, it's a team bump. Jerbear and Surreal on the front of our screen there. Ran right into each other. Or, sorry, why do I see Jerbear? Jerbear was on the ball. It was Scythe who ran into Resonal. Jerbear and Surreal were the ones connecting on the offensive passing play. 35 now need to wait back as Yokes won't have it. Oh, a little headlock there is broken, and oh, Scythe isn't going to be very happy about that. Scythe now, well, actually was willing to keep that headlock. IDK were not, and I don't blame them. But the last thing you want to do is give this 125 team more space. As now they get a shot! That's going to end it! Pigeon on the hat trick! And on X35 take the series! A free bounce, a free shot, and Pigeon tonight has not missed. He will not miss here. Who better to end the match, to end the night, and to give on X35 Esports their championship? Five games was all they needed. X35 will take the match. And it is them, champions of Triweekly number 3. As we did get some follows in already from Kamikaze and Banksy. Thank you for the follows, by the way, during that match. Just X35, an incredible performance. Took them all the way only to Game 5. A quick match, a quick performance, and for how tough tonight has been for them in their earlier rounds, That is a huge turn of events for them. Game 5, where the series will end and where 135 will take the $150 of this $250 prize pool. But for this, for Jer Bear, Yokes, and IDEK, they still get $100. They still get some of the prize pool. Tonight it has been. What a performance from this team. An incredible performance, an incredible night for them. X35 will take the championship. Thank you all so much for joining Kalamity Esports Triweekly number 3. I'm Sweaty FC. And thank you all, and again, big shoutouts to the people who've been supporting this on the side of Kalamity Esports. Shoutouts to all the teams that showed up tonight. It was great being there for all of you. And it was great having this grand final streamed. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks when Triweekly number 4 does begin. But for now, we're going to find a raid out. So we're going to find someone out there who can raid to. Thank you all so very much for your support. For now, take care. Be well. Thank you so much for joining Kalamity Esports Triweekly number 3. I'm Sweaty FC. Have an amazing rest of your evening. We'll see you guys in 3 weeks.